just a job. Farming is a way of life. A desolate land is a land thirsty of farmers. And because we know how important farmers are to every nation, that's why we reintroduce to you the Voice of the Farmers. Voice of the Farmers is a media brand that celebrates, educates, and promotes farmers with constant trainees and guide on how best to be a successful farmer. We also link farmers to the right markets to sell their produce and to the right marketers. Voice of the Farmers is active on Facebook, Instagram, and Thread at Voice of the Farmers. We are also on YouTube at Voice of the Farmers TV. For more inquiry on how to link up with Voice of the Farmers, please call 0907 872 8228 or 0706 662 8752. Voice of the Farmers. We celebrate, educate, and promote farmers.
Yes, good afternoon, everyone. Little soul out there. My name is Garuba Fizolumide. I am your host on this program that we call Meet the Farmer. On this program, we always host farmers from different sectors in agriculture, where we talk about their business opportunities, their social story, and how far they have gone. And the major reason we are doing this is for us to have more youth inclusion in agriculture and see how we can make agriculture more attractive and more sexy for people to come into. Because some of us still think agriculture is just a dirty job, like as we always think it is. But now it is more than that. It is now agri business. Today, I will be having a guest in the show today, and I will be talking about different things when it comes to agriculture. We have different sectors in agriculture. Agriculture is just like an industry where we have sectors. We have the poultry, we have the piggery, we have the snail, we have the crops, we have many of them there. But we have today we'll be talking about a particular sector which is not that common. While we are growing up, then anybody that is doing that, they do it as pets, or let me say, you just want to do it as a business, not a business per se. You just want to do it, but probably when the thing is now giving birth, probably you see the thing is now getting much, or maybe you have more kittens, you have more babies, then you want you now be thinking of how do I say it? That is when the business aspect comes in. But now it is more than just rearing for pets. Now people are doing it for business and they're making a lot of money from it. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about rabbits. Yes, rabbit. Rabbit is one of a lucrative business that one can venture into now, which really has more business opportunities because I have many rabbit farmers that are doing well, and that was why I think I brought a rabbit farmer today just to talk to us about the business opportunities in rabbit farming and how can you harness the business opportunity and what are the tips you need to know when you want to go into the rabbit farming. Let me just bring my guest. I think he is at the back end already. So let's have a conversation and let's have some tips from him on how we can go into rabbit business. Hello, good afternoon, sir. I think probably maybe the network is not too good from his end. I think when they come back, definitely we'll be able to have a conversation with him. If I just join us on this show, my name is Garuba Fizolumide. I am your host on this show that we call Meet the Farmers, where we always talk to farmers on let me say, the challenges, the business opportunities in some agricultural sectors. We have different sectors in agriculture. Myself, I'm a farmer. I think that was the day someone asked me, Olumide, are you sure you're a farmer? And I said, yes, I am. I have a fish farm and I also have a vegetable farm as well. Because you cannot preach what you don't do to people. Definitely, we preach what we do to people, and we let them know that yes, there is a lot you can harness. There is a lot of opportunity in agriculture. There is money in agriculture. Because now making money in agriculture, you need to take it as a business. Now it is not just like let me say a culture, or it's not just like an hobby. Now it should be a business. And when we are talking about a business, that's when we're talking about having a business plan, which is very very important. And before you even talk about business plan, the first thing is seeking knowledge. I said it every time that before you call yourself a farmer or before you venture in your agribusiness, the first thing you need to do is knowledge. After knowledge, you need to now have a passion for it. Then you come up with a business plan. Then finance follow. When you have huge amount of money, let's say you have like 5 million, 10 million, or any amount, and you don't have knowledge about what you want to venture into, like you are writing a letter to probably you are looking at how do you want to go into bankruptcy. But I think it is very, very important for you to seek knowledge before you venture into any sector in agriculture. And that is why we want to hear from people that have been doing it. They say experience is the best teacher. We want to hear from people that have been doing it, and let's see what they have done, how they have gone about it, and what are the business opportunities. Can people venture into it as well? Can we also invest into it? I think I have my guest at the back end now. Let me bring him on board. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good
Afternoon,
afternoon,
sir. I know the
sir.
network was not too good there. That was why you left then. So quickly, may we meet you, sir? Tell us your name and what you do, sir.
Yeah, my name is Mr. Muturayo Dixon. I'm a livestock farmer, a rabbit farmer, precisely also.
You said a rabbit farmer precisely also. So let me ask this question. When have you been in rabbit business? I can see we have rabbit behind you. That shows, yes, you are truly a rabbit farmer. We can see them in the cage, and at least I can see white. This one is very pretty. Oh. So yeah, tell me, since when have you been in this business? How long have you been in rabbit business? I think the network is not too good from his end. Probably he's trying to reconnect again. Now, if you are just joining us on this live show, my name is Garuba Afizolumide. I am your host on this program that will call me the farmer, where we have different farmers from different sectors. Now, today we have Mr. Muturayo Dixon, which is a rabbit farmer that is doing a very great job when it comes to rabbitry, when it comes to rabbit farming, and is located in Osun State. Most of the farmer is not just for Lagos, it's not just for maybe Badagry, it's not just for anywhere. We are across the country, across the continent. Anywhere we hear that we have farmers, definitely we have connect with them. Mr. Moturaya, are you back? Hello? Hello, Mr. Moturaya. I think the network is really having giving him issue at his own end there. Probably when he has a good network, we are going to bring him on board. Now, I'm talking about what I was talking the other time. I was saying what are the things you need to do when you want to venture into agriculture. The first thing is for you to seek knowledge, which is very very important. And after the knowledge, the passion. It is a passion that will make you to say, okay, yes, in the morning I need to feed my fish. In the morning I need to feed my birds. In the morning I need to feed my rabbits. In the morning I need to do this. I need to do that. It is passion. Well, something that you don't have passion for, you can't just go into it at all. And I think I want a reaction from us from this end, because I just posted something on my WhatsApp, I think on my status, where I asked, why would bank don't give farmers loan? That is a big question which we are going to really dissect and talk more about on this show. Probably some other time where we are going to be bringing some people in the financial sector to come and talk to us. Why don't they always want to give loan to farmers? And now, I was saying you need to seek knowledge. It is very, very important. Don't just venture into agriculture without having the knowledge, because it is just like wedding. If you don't really plan very well, the way you rush in, the way you're going to rush out. So in farming as well, it is very, very important. I do wonder, when you're talking about engineering aspects, you go to school to learn. When you're talking about maybe tech, you go to school to learn as well. But why is it difficult to learn about agriculture? I'm talking to you because I have an idea and I have an experience in agriculture. I don't just assume that because my dad was a farmer, because my grandfather was a farmer, that was why I ventured into agriculture. I went to school, if not proper school. I went to farms. I went to different people that are doing that thing and learn from them. It is something that you need to do. And you, as an intending farmer, don't just say you just want to start anyhow. Go for farm visitation. I do advise people, go on tour. From your tour, sometimes when you go on tour, that is when you have more interest in what you want to do. When you go on tour and you see what this thing is all about, and you ask questions, that is what will make you to think, okay, I want to venture into this business. So let me bring him back now, Mr. Moturayo. Well done.
Yeah, so sorry, the network was giving me issue the other
Yes, I
time.
know, I
So
know, I know. So since when have you been into rabbit business, sir?
yeah, I've been into rabbit business for like since 2018, officially 2018, 2019 officially. So that's around 2018, 2019, 2021, 2022. So that's around 5, 6 years, 7 years now.
Okay. Now let me ask this question, sir. What really motivates you, or let me say, attracted you to rabbits? We have different pets. You have different livestock that you can go into, and at least say you want to start farming them. So what really attracted you to rabbits?
Yes, actually, one of the main reasons that caught my attention about rabbitry is because they are animals that one can raise from there also. You know,
Huh, this is serious. I think it's serious because I can't really hear Mr. Motunayo very well, and I want us to learn from him as well because we'll be talking about what are the ways, what are the things you need to do when you're talking about setting up a snail farm. And I hope if he is able to join us back, definitely we are going to bring him back on the stage. As I was saying, it is very very important you seek knowledge. After the knowledge, then that you need to now increase your passion, that is, grow your passion, your desire. You don't just venture into a business where you don't really have passion for. Definitely some of us, like some of us, I think that is where we are getting it wrong now. We just go into business which we don't even have passion for at all. Just say, let me just invest my money and probably I'm going to get ROI, that is return over investment. But it is not done that way. You need to invest that your time, your passion, your knowledge, and everything to it. That is where you're going to get results. Another thing is that I want to let you know that agriculture is not a get quick business. No, 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 no. If you're looking for a get rich business, that don't even better to venture into agriculture because you need to do a lot of job before you venture into it. Before you get your money back. It is something. I do say something like I can just take my boss. Probably I have a boss, and I start flying through my two, or let me say through Bagada, or let me say through Lagos, or let me say through Abuja, and I start flying from But when it comes to agriculture, you can't just say you are putting a seed inside the floor or inside the ground, inside the soil, and you're saying you want to get the return back immediately. It is not possible. Everything you need to wait for a particular amount of time before you start reaping what you sow. That is that about agriculture. It is not something that you say, okay, I just start wearing rabbit today, and by next week, or let me say tomorrow, I'm going to get my money from it. No, it is not done that way. So what we just need to do is just that let us try to be patient. It is very, very important. Patience is very, very important. Don't just expect quick money from agriculture. It is not done that way. You need to wait and at least invest. Invest in it and at least wait to see the return over investment as well. Let me see if Mr. Motunrayo is back here. Hello, sir. Welcome back.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
back
Sorry for
now?
the network. Yeah, I'm back now.
Now,
Sorry
now,
for the
now, now
network
let
issue.
us just let's go straight to the point now so that you'll be able to tell us something. Now, what are the requirements? Let's assume I want to start a rabbit business now. What are the things I need to put in place if I want to go into rabbit business?
Yeah, first of all, one of the things that you need for rabbit business is the passion. You have to
Hmm.
have passion for the business you want to go into, either for large scale or even for small scale. You just have to have passion for the business itself. Now, aside for the passion, you also have to have a conducive environment where the rabbits can
Hmm.
stay. Like what I mean by that is a shaded place
Hmm.
where the rabbits can stay and the rabbits can also enjoy
Now, I think the network is still not too good there. If you can hear Mr. Mutunayo Dixon very well, he said one of the first things you need to do is passion. I think which I already talked about before. It is very, very important for you to have passion for what you're doing. And he said the next thing is for you to have a conducive environment. Rabbits are also animal which they need shelter, they need food, and definitely you need to provide that for them. So as a farmer that is thinking of going into rabbit farming, one of the things you need to do is provide a shelter for them, which is going to be a conducive one, not a place where when the rain is falling, it's going to fall on them, or where the maybe let me say there is sun or the sunlight or something is going to be hitting them directly. There should be a shade that is going to cover them from all those things. I think that was where he was what he was trying to talk about. So because as a farmer, you need to provide welcome back. If you are just joining us on this live show, my name is Garuba Fizolumide. We are hosting Mr. Motomayo Dixon, which is a rabbit farmer from Osun State, and that is doing a very good job when it comes to rabbit farming. And I think the network is not too good from his own end. Probably we may not be able to host him that longer. Probably we just need to, let's see what we can just learn from ourselves from this show. It is a weekly show. Then we must come up with the show. It is very, very important because I know there are some people that are waiting for the show. They want to definitely hear from us and see what they can learn from what we are going to talk about. So let me bring Mr. Motunrayo back and let's see if he's going to be able to talk to us and see what we can get from him. I think he's having a very serious issue with the network there. So you are talking about the shed, you are talking about the shelter. So after the shelter, what else does someone need?
Yeah, aside for the shelter, one will also need to get good breeds of rabbits. Then the cage.
Okay.
You also have to have a good cage because rabbits are animals that they don't like dirt at all. They are clean animals. For example, behind me here is some of the we use is there. They can stay there for months without having any issue. That they don't them in the cage at rain flows out easily.
Hello.
So the poo and the urine flows out easily, sir.
Okay.
I'm with you, sir.
So what other things apart from the shelter? You are talking about the cage. You are talking about the breed. So can you just take us through the breed that we have? We have different breeds, and which one is the best? Even if it is for business opportunities, business sake. Now, let's say I want to go into a business. Which breed will you advise me to go for? We are so sorry for this because the network is not really too good from his own hand there, and that is why we have not been able to hear from him very well. So now, talking about the breeds of the rabbit, it is very important. You need to understand the breed they are going for. Well, there are some breeds that are mainly for meat, and there are some that they are for production. Probably you want to reproduce and have kittens from the rabbit. So you need to understand. We have the American chinchilla. We have the many of them. I want them to just take us through those breeds and let's see the one that is very best for the breeding and let me say for the production. Now we are going to be rounding up this show very soon because the network is not too good. But we just need to make sure we come up every Thursday and talk to you about a particular thing in the agricultural sector, which we have been doing. But today we are talking about the rabbit aspect now, which I think the network is not really allowing us to delve more into that. But I think for maybe some other time when the network we have a good network, we'll be able to talk more about the business opportunities in rabbit farming and also the success tips that you need to know when you're talking about rabbit farming. My name is Garuba Afisolumide once again. I'll be leaving you with this word that say, when you eat today, thank God and thank the farmer because farmers are very, very important. That is what we do at the voice of the farmer. We try to amplify farmers' voice, let them know that they are also human beings. They are very, very important. We need to appreciate them and at least let them know that what they are doing is very, very important. Because now, if workers go on strike, I've never heard when farmers go on strike. Now, we are using this opportunity to say a very big thank you to farmers for feeding the nation, for feeding us, for not letting us go hunger, and for letting us go hungry. Now, it is very, very important. We need to appreciate them. So, thank you very much for all you have been doing, and all you have done, and all you are still going to be doing. My name is Olumide once again. I am your host on this show that will come in the farmers. Till I come your way next time, which I'll be bringing on board some other guests, some other people to talk about a particular thing in the agricultural sector and business opportunity in those sectors as well. And my name is Olumide. I remain Olumide Garuba Olumide. Till I come your way next time, I say God bless and bye-bye.
Iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ níṣẹ́ ilé wa, ẹni kò ṣiṣẹ́ á máa jalè.
Farming is not just a job.